YouTube changed their policy to being able to do a live stream on my cell phone. It's pretty awesome. But anyways, hi folks. Welcome to my YouTube channel at Bradford, PA Bigfoot Research Group. Can't really see that. That's my Bigfoot hat thing. But by the fire here. Woo-hoo. So, what we're going to talk about is Bigfoot and trail cameras. The whole story on it. Does Bigfoot hear them? Does Bigfoot see them? Is it wise to put up trail cameras in an area that there's Bigfoot activity? Well, that's what we're going to boil down. I'm going to boil it all the way down to where everybody gets to understand a little bit about it, because there was something that happened to me. Listen to everybody else out there in the Bigfoot world, I would have never got it. So, first of all, in 2019, I was walking through the woods in this area that had a lot of activity, had a lot of Bigfoot activity and everything. Strange activity. Sticks getting thrown, tree knocks, all this weird stuff happening during airsoft and paintballs that I used to do. So I just came to realization, like, oh my gosh, let's see if there's any type of these Bigfoot type creatures that could be in the area. So what I did is I placed a trail camera where I thought would be a good area for a Bigfoot to be able to walk through the area really good, So it was basically a pathway that was really good, that it could go in and out without any kind of obstruction or anything to the Bigfoot. So what I did is I placed the camera in the area that I thought that would be a good snapshot, of a Bigfoot. But here's what I do, I'm on trail cameras. I don't put them on picture taking. I don't like pictures. I'd rather have the video, where it shows more action, more activity of whatever the whatever it's going to pick up. So what I did is I placed it there, and then I went up to check my trail camera to check the SD card. Which I used to just go up into the woods and grab the SD card, take it home, put it on a laptop or my computer and see what's on it. Well, I did that in 2019 in June during the daytime, because I was like, well, nothing's going to be going on during the daytime, so I'll just do that. So I went up and I grabbed this SD card, and while I was there was a fawn there, a deer, which walked right up towards me, and that was kind of odd. And its eyes were glowing, which was kind of odd, during the daytime. So, I don't know, I just struck it up as whatever, So I went home, and I was looking on my SD card, and it picked up something running, which I think was the fawn, which ran up in a loop. And then the fawn came running back to activate the camera. So the camera was activated from the fawn originally running in front of the camera. And then, so there was like 40 seconds of clip, of video. So the fawn runs back down, and then I see something stand up approximately 50 yards away from the fawn, stand up and make this sound and then get back down. And it looked like its arms went up like this and then came back down. And then I'm like, what the freak is that? What the heck? What am I seeing right here? And so many things were going through my head. It was June of 2019 during the day around 1 o'clock in the afternoon. And I'm like, okay, so who would be hunting, for one thing? Who would have a ghillie suit on? it just didn't make no sense. It didn't make no sense of what was going on, it being human. So it struck me like, what the heck is that? So the video, you can watch the video on that. I actually have it on my YouTube channel at Bradford PA Bigfoot Research Group right here. So you can go into that. I think it's called the Squatch Stalker or something like that. It's literally right there. You can choose what you think yourself, my viewers, of what your thoughts it is, because I mean, I'm still clueless to this day. Could be a squatch, could be any other type of creature, could be a bear. Somebody said a bear, but the color of it was a greenish brownish color, which didn't make no sense unless it was behind a bush. You know, that would make sense. So anyways, the trail camera caught something definitely that was unexplainable. It was just unexplainable. And a whole bunch of these other Bigfoot, I won't give any names, Bigfoot enthusiasts and Bigfoot researchers and everything, they were saying, get the freaking trail camera out of the woods. Get it out of there. It's going to scare them. They're not going to go in there. It's a bad idea and all this. And I just thought to myself, well, it wouldn't hurt trying, you know. It wouldn't hurt trying this trail camera thing. So I just went with it, and I got something that was unusual, you know. And I got a lot of different things that were unusual, you know, with it, you know, that didn't make no sense. But some of it did, you know, some of it, you know, I'll get to that in a minute. Some of the trail cameras have a lot of different glitches and stuff. So anyways, the question is, as a researcher, should you use a trail camera? And the answer is, it's entirely up to you. That's it. It's entirely up to you. If you want to try it, try it. If not, that's fine. But I would say, you know, you never know. And I've thought of that several times, you know. I'm thinking to myself, man, the possibilities of a Bigfoot being pushed through, even if it knows where the camera is, what if it gets pushed through that area? What if there's some people up in the woods chainsawing or on a four-wheeler or whatever that pushes the Bigfoot towards the cameras, you know, and the Bigfoot is going to just run towards the cameras. He's not, I mean, if that's the only place for him to run, he's going to go towards the cameras, and you will get that 1 in a million shot on your trail cameras. You know, and that's what sticks in my mind. Like, there's always the possibility of a Bigfoot going in front of your trail camera, despite the activity and everything else like that. There's always a chance. There's always a chance. So my fire is getting a little low here, so I'm gonna have to put another round of wood on here. So bear with me, folks. I'm putting another round of wood on it. It's getting a little low here. There we go. We got a couple slices on there. But anyways, yeah, that's the little fire I got going on here. I'll get to you in a minute. Need some of that lighting. But truthfully, I wonder if I can make this a little brighter here. I don't think I can. No, I can't. Oh, well. Let's just watch the fire for a moment. It'll get splumped up here in a minute. But I want you to see me. That's for sure. Okay, so there's always a chance of some type of activity happening, you know, with it. You know, whether a Bigfoot gets spooked towards your cameras or something like that. And so I say try it. Just not put so many of them in the woods that it just like, oh, it's like an overkill. Um, there is a potential of them being able to hear the actual um, decibels of the trail camera from the power being on. There is a chance of that. There's a chance of them seeing the IR. There's a chance of everything, you know. But the chances are 50-50, and I say try it. If you want to try it, try the trail cameras. Now, some of those trail cameras, they have a lot of glitches to them, and they have a lot of different things that happen on them. Like even a spider web looks like an orb, and so many different things. You know, there's like the ghost pictures. You know, like it takes snapshots, or not snapshots, but a video of almost like a double vision of whatever it's taking a picture of, and that's the IR that's doing that. So it's a lot of different kind of odd effects that a trail camera does. But I say try it, and I say try, if you want to try a good trail camera, I would say try Bushnell. I mean, Bushnell makes good ones for sure, and Tasco really doesn't. But there's other good name brands out there, but you're gonna pay for them. And cellular, like the cellular trail cameras, those are pretty good trail cameras, the cellular ones. And that means that you can have everything on your phone when something activates it wherever you're at in the United States, I think. You will be able to check your phone and check the pictures and stuff of what went through there. So it's pretty cool. The cellular is pretty cool. They also have Wi-Fi ones, and the Wi-Fi ones only go about 100 to 200 feet. That you can actually utilize if you're hunkered down, or if you're in a structure of some sort and you're trying to hide, and you want to, if something activates the trail cameras that are around your perimeter, you'll be able to see it. So that's a good idea with the Wi-Fi, and it's also a good idea with the data, you know. And there's AT&T, and then there's Verizon. Now how that goes is there's a card that you have to pay monthly, and I think it's $7.99 a month to have data on your trail camera. So therefore you don't need any SD card, because your phone or your tablet is your SD card. And I think that's pretty cool. So the question stands, is a trail camera good to use for Bigfoot? That's entirely up to the person that is using it. I say go ahead and try it. It will not hurt, but not an overkill. Don't put so many of them out there that it just, you know, there's, you know what I mean? Because then you are defeating the purpose of what you're trying to do. So definitely trail cameras are a way to go. Cautiously use them. Same way with when you're gifting or anything else with Bigfoot. Use caution tremendously when you're doing that stuff. So that's it. That's all I was gonna say. Okay, so you guys have a great night. Okay, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, and please share this to others. And I'm telling you, trail cameras are my other eyes that are in the woods when I'm not there, and it definitely does help. You can even, now listen, you can even camouflage it the way you want to camouflage it. You can put decenter on there, so your scent's not on there. But it doesn't really matter, because even if your scent's on there, it takes about 3 or 4 days of rain. If it rains, your scent dissipates from that trail camera. Now, there is a chance of them being able to smell the batteries and smell other functions of the camera. But it's just a definitely chance that you should take. that I should take, that we all should take to try to find Bigfoot. So, this has been Jason Colley from Bradford, PA Bigfoot Research Group, and I want to say, please subscribe, and we'll see you out in the field because we got some expeditions coming up. Oh yeah, we do. So, later, have a great night. I gotta figure out how to freaking stop this thing. I don't think there's a way to stop it, is there?